People have been getting more and more worried about AMC lately after the CEO of the company came out, wanted to issue new shares, and then investors were like, yeah, I don't know if I want to issue more shares. I don't want to dilute the stock anymore. So since then, there's been a lot of companies, a lot of analysts coming out and saying, people are making a big mistake investing in AMC. It's gonna go to zero. People have a $1 price target on it, and there's just basically a lot of FUD. A lot of FUD, fear, is being spread around AMC. So today I wanna clear everything up, because we gotta remember, with any sort of FUD that people are spreading, there's always a little bit of underlying truth. So today we're gonna break down everything going on, what you need to keep an eye out on, what's an overreaction, what's exactly going on. So if you guys like this sort of content, well then please be sure to like the video, subscribe, and if you don't already have the public.com investing app, make sure to go ahead and follow me on that. You can buy stocks, sell stocks, and see exactly what I'm buying and selling in real time, as well as a full portfolio breakdown. Think of it like an investing app combined with social media. It is completely free to follow me. Use the code Michael when you sign up, and you'll get up to $50 in a free stock. But anyways, let's start off with the FUD, the fear being spread, and what Loop Capital is saying. After that, we're gonna talk a little bit about short interest and a couple of other things, as well as what Adam Aron, their CEO, just came out and said. So first of all, AMC shareholders are making a huge mistake, is what Loop Capital says. And they're saying that AMC has a $1 price target. They think it's gonna fall back down to $1, despite AMC, being at 40 something dollars, $50, $60 per share, all of those price ranges for the last couple of months. AMC has not dropped below like $20 in a long time. Yet they're still saying it's gonna have a $1 price target. So why are they saying this? And is this fear? Is there something to actually be worried about? So first of all, what they said is that we think this is a huge mistake for shareholders to not allow the company to issue more stocks at what we perceive to be highly inflated prices. In addition to this, they go on to say, we highly doubt that AMC would have avoided bankruptcy if it had not become a meme stock and if management had not taken advantage of the share price to issue additional equity. Let's just stop right there. Let's stop right there. First of all, when someone's talking about this company would have failed if this didn't happen, if they didn't become a meme stock and if management didn't take advantage of it, it would have failed, would have gone bankrupt. Who cares? At this point, AMC has not failed, they have not gone bankrupt, and they have been able to raise additional money. So who cares what would have happened, would have, could have, should have, didn't happen. They were able to take advantage of an opportunity that presented itself. They were able to raise more money. Now they're in a great position, have a lot of cash on their balance sheet. So first of all, who cares? That shouldn't even be a relevant statement to even say, because it's like saying, oh, if this company didn't secure this contract for 10,000 units, they would have gone out of business. It's like, look at what happened in the past. Look at what happened. Take that into account. Don't say if this happened or what that happened, because then you're just spreading fear. It's like you're speculating what could have or should have happened. Didn't happen. Bottom line is, AMC has raised a lot of money. In addition to this, the CEO of AMC came out and said, look, he tweeted this the other day. He said, it's no secret that I think shareholders should authorize 25 million more AMC shares. But what you think is important to us, many yes, many no. AMC does not want to proceed with such a split, so we're canceling the July vote on more shares and no more such requests in 2021. So he says, I see you, I hear you, I value you. Basically saying shareholders have come out, they've spoken, they don't want AMC to issue more stock. So even if it's better for the company, at this point, they're gonna listen to their shareholders, because without shareholders, they probably wouldn't be in the position they are today. They wouldn't have as much cash on their balance sheet. They wouldn't be able to have this massive expansion plan, which they're undergoing to acquire new theaters, to grow, and take advantage of the opportunity they've been given. So he says that they wanted to issue new shares. Shareholders didn't really want it, so they're not going to do it. Ultimately, that's what happened. In addition to this, what else Loop Capital said is, finally, they said that in our view, AMC has little hope of gaining significant market share and will have to pay cash for acquisitions, debt retirement, and executive compensation. They said that as a result of everything going on with the company is banking on the fact that AMC will have a great summer, that the summer's gonna have great. They're gonna have more people coming back with new movies being released. They're gonna have a lot more foot traffic than they used to have. And they said as a result of this, they think that's not gonna be the case, and they think AMC is gonna struggle. So let's talk about all that. That's what Loop Capital says. That's why they're bearish on the company, and that's what happened with the stock offering. But let's look at the actual data, what's going on with the stock. So right now, when we're looking at the data to see is what all of these people are saying actually valid, is what Loop Capital giving it a $1 price target valid? First of all, I think that's absolutely ridiculous because the community is just so strong that it's not going back to $1. Like, it could drop down further than where it is, but to $1, you're just like, you're saying everyone in the community is just going to give up, which not going to happen. We saw the same thing with GameStop. GameStop, everyone said was going to go back to zero. GameStop has been at an elevated level for months now. The entire year, it has been able to be significantly higher than people would say it's supposed to be valued at. Okay, that's that. Looking at AMC versus GameStop. But in addition to this, when we're looking at option contracts, according to analysis firm Rowanchick Capital, they revealed that 126,000 option contracts traded on AMC are currently being traded, and there are more than 1/3 of them that are bullish compared to 36%, which are bearish puts. So we're looking at investors and how they're predicting the stock. We have 2/3 of people thinking it's going to increase in price versus 1/3 of people who are betting the price is going to go down. So that shows, you know what? People are still very excited, think the stock has a lot more potential. In addition to this, what else is going on is with the short interest. We see the short interest is still very, very high. Over 17% short percent of float is what we're seeing right now, which is a very high short ratio for what is average. So for people who are saying that, you know what, the short volume ratio is decreasing, people are losing interest, I would say that's not true at all, because all of the option contracts out there, majority of them are calls versus puts. More people are betting that the stock is going to increase than drop. And then lastly, so we talked about options, we talked about short interest, and we also compared it to GameStop. So, you know how GameStop has been able to stay very highly priced, what many people would say is very highly priced, even after the little bit of a die down with investors talking about it. So I think AMC is going to follow the same path. But lastly, let's talk about short sellers, because that's very important with what's going on in the price. And right now, GameStop short sellers lost $744 million. Well, they closed $744 million of positions in June, and AMC bears closed about $500 million of positions, but in total, they lost, so not all of this has been closed, they lost $2.8 billion in June. So they lost $2.8 billion. We still have a 17% short interest. So AMC is looking it's looking like it definitely can increase. For people who are saying it's going to $1, I would say that's really ridiculous. Can it drop? Of course it can drop. But my opinion, where it is right now, we still have a high short interest. We still have the community, which is stronger than ever before. The CEO values the community and he's listening to them, so that's a positive. We're also seeing that option contracts show that majority of people are betting for AMC, thinking it's going to increase. And then between all of that and following what happened with GameStop has been able to remain at elevated levels for a long time. So looking at all of that, looking at what's happening with short sellers, I would say all this FUD being spread with Loop Capital is simply just that. It's FUD. It's trying to scare people out of out of selling the stock, and it's trying to scare people to take money out of that, put it somewhere else. Ultimately, I think yes, AMC could fall, but it could also rise. We're gonna have to wait and see if there's any positive catalysts come out over the next couple days. But personally, you know what? My opinion hasn't changed on GameStop and AMC. I think the communities are strong, the short volume ratios are high, and the community showing there's still a lot of interest in buying it. So that's what I think, but let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to like the video, subscribe. Also, don't forget, if you want to see what stocks I'm buying and selling in real time, make sure to check me out. Follow me on Public Investing. Completely free to follow me. It's just like following someone on Twitter. So make sure to follow me on that. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.